The beauty of the process of becoming the divine angel, or in other words, the beauty of the process of becoming at one with God, is that God heals all of your emotional injuries towards the genders, towards the opposite gender. Does that make sense? And in the process of the developing relationship with God, because God has this immense love for you, and this love is an actual substance, it's an actual thing that changes your soul. It physically changes the structure of your soul. So if you could look at a soul in terms of as a picture, you would actually see its structure change. And when you're in the 22nd sphere state, you can actually watch the structure of the soul changing as a person receives divine love. And the structure of the soul changes so much that you could no longer call it a human anymore. The soul has now changed into this complete structure, although it is possible to still live here on earth in that state. So you can still be human, but the structure of the soul is very, very different in that state to the structure of the soul in this state. And in fact, that's exhibited by the spirit body of the soul in that state. So the spirit body of a person in this state has 7 primary chakras, which are all open, both at the rear and at the front of the body. And all of those are operating in a clockwise direction, and they're all open emotionally. In this state, there are many other crossovers of energy points that start occurring, and you start actually growing more chakras, if you like, even in your spirit body as a result. And the reason why nobody's drawn it on Earth is because there's only ever been one person in that place on Earth. And so nobody's been able to see it and then draw it and then get passed down through the generations. But in this generation, many of you will get to this state. And therefore, many of you will be able to draw it and also demonstrate it to others in terms of what it feels like, which is more important. So they are the only 2 destinies that are really ahead of you. One of those others. Now, how long it takes you to reach one of those 2 destinies is totally dependent upon your desire and passion. And that's why tomorrow I want to talk about developing a passion for God, right? Because it's very dependent. This one is very dependent upon that.